welcome to my channel, Adia Sherelle. Today I will be showing you how I got these jumbo twists. Yes, they are so cute. I love them so much. And it's not a million bazillion of them, so it didn't take as long, but it's something that'll be cute and quick. And let me tell you, this is easy, baby. This is the rubber band method. This is the method that all the girls who cannot start at the root, this is the tutorial for you. So this is the hair that I use by Rasta Free. This is T1B 35. The 35, they don't always got the 35, okay? And then I saw that it was blended with 1B, and that was it right there. Right there. Let me show you all the color. Because you know when you in the store, they don't let you open the pack so you can see the color. They know you can't see the color with the plastic shining off of their fluorescent lights. Anyway, so I'm going to show you. So this is what the color looks like. It's like not as bright as 350, not as dark as 33. It'd be the 35. And yes, I got my 4C hair into these chunky twists. I had to use some product to smooth it down. I'm going to show you guys all the products that I use throughout the video. All right? Make sure you keep watching and subscribe to the tribe. Let's get started. I'm so excited. I just pulled this hair out of the pack. I'm going to divide it into 3 even sections, and then I'm going to lay the hair out on my braiding rack, which is really a thread rack that I got from Amazon. Get you one. Now we're going to part our hair. I just did a part right down the middle, just so I can keep everything even, and then I do 2 parts in the back. I'm using my lock-in pomade and my edge booster gel. This is a great combo. I'm putting the lock-in all over the perimeter of the part, okay? And then I'm going to smooth it in with the comb because we want this thing nice and slick. I'm taking my rubber bands and I am going to wrap my hair in a rubber band for the first part. Now, let me tell you, I know some people do not like rubber bands, but if you use them safely, then you're good. And by safely, I mean not too tight. You're making sure your hair isn't snagging, like you see me pulling my hair all the way through. Then it is okay and you will be fine. I have not had any breakage because of using the rubber band method. So we're all done with the back. It's just 2 parts that you'll have. And then when I start to part the top, I am starting at the top of my temple on each side. So that's helping me make sure it's even all the way around my head. And that will be your next middle section, okay? I'm giving you all the 360 so you can see how it looks all the way around. And your part should look just like this. Now we are going to make a smaller section. So I'm starting right behind the back of my ear. I wanted to just add a little bit of moisture to the hair. That is very important, very crucial. I'm just using my Kinky Curly Not Today leave-in with some castor oil and other good stuff. I'm putting the lock-in pomade all over the perimeter again, and you may need to add a little bit more in some of the larger sections. You just want to make sure it's all smooth up until the point of the rubber band that you're putting in. I'm going ahead and securing the rubber band. Just repeating the process all over, but I really want you all to see the parts because sometimes when you do the chunkier ones, you have to be more careful with the parting because people will be able to tell if it's not straight. Doing the same thing to the other side. And I go between using a comb and sometimes I use an edge brush. So whatever you have, whatever you feel works better for you, go ahead and do that, girl. It's your world. Okay, so once you do 1 on each side, that section that's left in the middle where I'm at right now, I'm parting that into 3 even sections. Okay, and once you do that, you are done with the second row. And here I am popping back in just to show you all. See how it's 3 right there in the center, and then there's the 2 on the side. Now I'm going to start with the front. I'm just making sure that part is even, going straight down the middle Once you're able to do that, then you can move on and divide this section into 4 even parts, okay? And here you have it. I just divided the top into 4. Easy peasy, okay? Here's another view for you all. I'm just getting all of this into the rubber bands. You guys see, I can't stress this enough. Make sure you take your time. You're pulling your hair all the way through, okay? And just be very gentle to those strands. Okay, all of the rubber bands are in, as you can see. All right, and now I'm going to add the extension hair. I stopped using this and started using this. Reason being, I feel like the crochet hook is a little bit thicker. And with this tool, the beading tool, it's just much thinner and just glides through much easier. And that's why I made the switch. So I would recommend it. Try it out, test it out, see how you like it. And two, I'm putting way more hair through a section. So I needed that big open space that this tool has. I could put as much hair in it as I like. Once I slip it through, I am going to divide my natural hair into 2 sections and start twisting all the way down. Y'all, look at the back. As you can see, I'm getting excited already. So let me give you all some tips, okay? Tip number 1, as you see me struggling, do not put the rubber bands in tight where you can't slide the hair through. Just a tip right there. Okay, so when you split the hair in half, your natural hair in half, I am taking some of my magic fingers. It's a lighter pomade, not as thick as Lock and Style, and I'm putting it right on my ends, and then I'm going to comb it in with my hair. I noticed when I started to do this, it was so much more smoother because my hair is a little more dense. So I really need to smooth that girl on out so she could act right and blend in with the rest of the hair. So that is one tip that I will recommend, is that you use a really light pomade. If your gel doesn't make your hair revert, use that too. And really comb that in and smooth that into the braiding hair. And then with the twisting. So I twist the hair just a little bit before I overlap it. Right at the beginning of the twist, I do it tighter only because my natural hair is there and I want to make sure it's completely tucked in, okay? So at the beginning, you want to go tighter. Another tip, after you pass your natural hair, it starts to get thinner. It's not as much hair in the twist anymore. I add an extra piece and I twist it each side individually and then overlap it. And that's how you attach an extra piece of hair. Another tip, I start to use my scissors to thin out the bottom so it can look nice and uniform. I don't want it too chunky at the bottom where I'll be wrapping the rubber band. All right, so those are just some of my tips to keep in mind. Okay, y'all, we getting through it. I only have 2 more pieces left. That's the hair. Just want to give you guys another visual of the sizing of the braiding hair, how much you want to have in there. And we're going through the motions again. Okay, getting that crochet tool through, splitting my hair, using the pomade, smoothing it out. You know what we do, how we do, and you just twist it in. All right. I think you all have this. I really think you have it under control. If you already know how to twist, you're ahead of the class. If you're just learning, you're still a part of the class. Keep practicing. If you are a beginner, that is great because this hairstyle is only but so many twists in there anyway. So it won't take you as long as you're practicing. And keep going. I'm telling you, you keep practicing, it will happen for you. All right? And then you'll be saving so much money. So much money. And look at me, almost done. Super excited. Can't wait. Last rubber band and whew, we are done. Now what I'm going to do is dip the ends of my hair. And let me tell y'all, I was kind of sad because some of the rubber bands popped. I will never again use these rubber bands. But on a brighter note, here are the finished results. Thanks for watching. Bye.